The reason why I'm here and the reason why this school is here is because we are here in service of this community, both the larger Madison community, but specifically this area, Rimrock Road, Badger Road. We know that for years this area has been neglected, under-resourced, underfunded. So we're here to change that, to bring a spotlight to the needs of this community.
I plugged into Community Groundworks, which was a nonprofit on the north side doing some urban agriculture education with kids. And through them, I learned about Badger Rock. And to me, it's just a perfect natural fit for my skills and my experience. And it is a place where we can do education for kids in a different way. Part of the Badger Rock Middle School being a project-based learning model is kids really do have an opportunity to follow their interests. And my work here is teaching the garden class. And so we do gardening education, we do culinary arts education, and we lift up urban agriculture and food justice concepts in everything that we do. So we have the social justice piece in there too.
It really is like staff at Badger Rock are all doing everything. And that's project-based learning because everything is blended together. So the language arts staff is also doing science, and the math staff is also doing social studies, and we're all collaborating to kind of blend everything together.
The project-based component is huge because I think what we know about how learning happens is that we have to take our own experiences and apply them. And when we're able to work with others on things that interest us and engage us, just the level of depth of knowledge that we can get to is amazing. So being able to be with students outside while they're, picking vegetables from the garden and then watching them take those vegetables into the kitchen and prepare a soup that they're using fractions from math class to scale the ratios. Like it's all connected, and that's how education should be. That's how every school should be striving to accomplish.
Some of our elective classes are taking really unique approaches. In math class, we're building things. In science class, they go out to the grounds and they collect samples and they do all these things. I know our music teacher is really kind of using the opportunity here to kind of think outside the box for those classes.
And that's what I like about here, because it's like the freedom to really kind of coax that information out of the students, to force them to learn on their own and to question. Because the best way to learn in any environment is to be able to question and then find the answers. And I think that to me is more fun. Because then it's like I come to work and I'm like, okay, yeah, I gotta listen to students. Say, okay, yeah, I'm into it. It's not like I gotta come. Okay, here we go. We're going back to work again. Up, I gotta deal with this guy. Up, I gotta do this curriculum. Up, no, that's not how it is. It's fun. It's like I come in here. Okay, dude, let me hear what you just did. Oh, cool. Here, let me hear what you just did. All right, let's put this together. I have some creations from some of the students that I like. Okay. Like I'm impressed. It's like they become masters of their own design. So
science is my favorite class. Because Miss Wynn, she is my favorite teacher. Because there's a lot of fun things that we do in science, like science experiments, like when we did Cocomentos. Except we use like a whole bunch of different candy.
Well, we can do projects here. And it's a pretty cool school. Some of the projects I did and going to do are, making comics, making soup, and making a tank. So I think other kids should really go here.
As a project-based school, there's a lot of opportunity for kids to explore things that are meaningful for them and interesting to them, and it's not just cramming education down their throats and then expecting them to regurgitate everything we've given them. They're also exploring things and figuring things out for themselves and seeing how their interests fit into these pieces. And between that and the relationships, it just feels like, to me, it feels like the recipe for success for education.
People do their best work when their family is stable. Both outside of school and inside of school. So one of the values that we embody here is that you take care of family first. So if there's an issue with your kid at another school, go take care of it. We will cover. If there's an issue with, your parent or grandparent, we will help. We will cover. We'll try to find some resources for you. That's just one of the values that we embody at Badger Rock. Like, we take care of each other. We are a community, and being part of a community is making sure that all the needs are met, not just all the tasks are met, but all the holistic needs that everyone comes to school, both as teachers and adults, but also students too.
It's also a really small school, which is beautiful because all the teachers know all the students know each other. We can really build a strong community in a way that's a lot harder in a really big school.
A school that has a staff and student body of this size, it's so much more possible to really get to know students and staff members. And that's always hard no matter where you are. But at a place like Badger Rock, students can't hide. We know them, we see them, and for better or worse, we can kind of work with them to get through whatever is holding them back.
So this place is a place where all those things intersect. So really, honestly, this job is my dream job. I can't imagine being in another place at this time in my life.
I bring a unique perspective because I was born and raised in the streets of the South Bronx. And when all you know is that lifestyle, and then to come up and become a teacher and be able to sit there and bring that experience and your passion and your love to other people, that to me is like probably one of the best experiences that I've ever had in my life.
If you come to Badger Rock, your child will be seen and noticed and supported. We are set up in a way where there are multiple adults in the classroom to support your child. There are multiple student services, including myself, to support your child. And there are multiple organizations to support your child, partners to support your child. So they will be seen and supported here at Badger Rock. They'll be seen and supported not just for their academic growth, which is super important because we are a school, but they'll be seen and supported for their social-emotional growth and the growth as human beings. Awesome. Okay, any last words for fifth graders?
All I can say is that you should really come here.
Awesome. Okay, well done. Good job.